what is sustainability? Students want to know that on day one. I define it formally, and really it's this notion that you do things today, especially in developing economies, that take account of the need for economic growth. But the sustainability notion is that whatever we're doing today to improve economic conditions won't rob from the next generation.
Nothing captures the imagination of global trekkers like the majesty and wonder of Patagonia. That's where Crist Inman is right now. In fact, he's been there for a week. In addition to being a professor at Columbia Business School, he's working with the Wenger Patagonian Expedition Race to look at how to invest race proceeds into conservation initiatives for the Caraquinca Reserve on the southern tip of Patagonia. He's taking an untraditional approach with this task.
What I'm doing with this group of Columbia University students is bringing the talents of a great business school that includes people who are career experienced in finance, in strategy, in entrepreneurship, in international consulting, and bringing the power of those 35 ambitious, talented, creative folks down to the region to do field work. They're going to be here shortly, working with the organization not on the race itself, but on the race's core mission. And the students will be here in Caraquinca together with experiencing the race conditions. They're here to help me identify entrepreneurial opportunities. But specifically entrepreneurial opportunities focused on Stepan's mission for the race, which is conservation.
The Columbia team will spend the early part of March researching and testing conservation initiatives. One of those initiatives, beaver control.
Is there anything we can do that is humane, interesting, creative around the theme of this beaver overpopulation? Beavers were introduced, they've now overpopulated, they have no natural predators. What can be done about this from a biological perspective, but in my case, from an entrepreneurial perspective?
As a global citizen, Crist is making conservation sustainable. It's no longer just about charity and grants. Instead, it's about bringing an entrepreneurial mindset to solve problems in the global community.
Something that I would not have thought of is going to come out of this course, and it's going to benefit not only Nómadas, the organization, not only Caraquinca, the reserve, but it's really, I am absolutely certain, by the end of this calendar year, we're going to make a contribution to Chile, to the Patagonia region, that otherwise wouldn't have happened. And if I can be a part of that as a professor, that's probably the number one reason I'm back in the classroom.
Follow the Columbia Business School team as we travel to Chile and Patagonia in our next web post. I'm Andre Lay. Until then.